What if I told you a team with 150 to 1 odds, a team nobody gave a chance, a team that had never won a single match at a major tournament, defeated the hosts, the favorites, and everyone to become European champions? This isn't a Hollywood movie. This is real. This is Greece at Euro 2004. This is the greatest underdog story in football history. The underdogs nobody believed in. June 2004. Portugal is hosting the European Championship. The entire nation is buzzing with excitement. They have the golden generation. Luís Figo, Rui Costa, Deco, a young superstar named Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal hasn't won a major trophy since, well, ever. But this is their year. At home, with their best squad in history. The trophy is destiny. The other favorites? France, the reigning world and European champions. Italy, Spain, Netherlands, all loaded with world-class talent. And then there's Greece. Greece had qualified for only one major tournament before this, Euro 1980. They lost all 3 matches. They'd never won a game at a European championship. Never. Not one. The bookmakers gave them 150 to 1 odds. Some had them at 200 to 1. Pundits laughed at them. They're just happy to be here, they said. They'll go home after the group stage. But they had a secret weapon, Otto Rehhagel, a 65-year-old German manager who was about to pull off the greatest tactical masterclass in football history. What Rehhagel did next would change football forever, and nobody saw it coming. The tournament begins. Shock number 1. June 12, 2004. Opening match, Portugal versus Greece, in Porto, in front of 60,000 Portuguese fans. This was supposed to be Portugal's coronation, a comfortable win to start their tournament. Greece were just the warm-up act. Portugal dominated from the start. Figo was pulling strings. Ronaldo was running at defenders. Greece looked terrified. But something strange was happening. Every time Portugal attacked, Greece had everyone back, organized, disciplined, frustrating. Then, the 7th minute. Yorgos Karagounis, a speculative shot from outside the box, 1-0 Greece. The stadium goes silent. You could hear the Greek bench screaming in disbelief. Portugal threw everything at them, shot after shot, attack after attack, but Greece defended like their lives depended on it. 51st minute, Angelos Charisteas, a header, 2-0. Final whistle, Greece 2, Portugal 0, in Portugal, on opening night. Commentators couldn't believe it. Fans were in shock. Surely this was a fluke. Surely Greece would collapse now. They were wrong. Dead wrong. Otto Rehhagel had a plan, and it was beautifully simple. Defend deep, stay compact, frustrate the opponent, hit them on the counter, win 1-0, repeat. It wasn't pretty, it wasn't sexy, but it worked. Greece played with 10 men behind the ball. They turned every match into a war of attrition. Every clearance was celebrated. Every tackle was a victory. They fought for every ball like it was the last ball on earth. They drew 1-1 with Spain, lost 2-1 to Russia, but it didn't matter. They still qualified from the group. Quarterfinal, France, the world champions, the holders of the European Championship. Zidane, Henry, Vieira, Trezeguet. Everyone picked France. It was supposed to be the end of Greece's fairy tale. Greece defended for 90 minutes. France couldn't break them down. Zidane was frustrated. Henry was invisible. 65th minute, another header. Angelos Charisteas again. 1-0 Greece. France, the mighty France, knocked out by Greece. 1-0, the same scoreline, the same method. Greece celebrated, but they weren't finished, not even close. Next up, the Czech Republic, the best team in the tournament. Surely this was the end. Semifinal, Greece versus Czech Republic, and the Czechs were absolutely unstoppable. Pavel Nedved, Tomáš Rosický, Milan Baroš, the tournament's top scorer. The Czech Republic had demolished everyone. They'd beaten Germany 2-1, Netherlands 3-2 in classics. They were playing the best football of Euro 2004. This wasn't even supposed to be close. Czech Republic were going to destroy Greece and face Portugal in the final. The match starts. Czech Republic dominates possession. 60%, 65%, 70%. They're camped in Greece's half. But there's that Greek wall again. Compact, organized, unbreakable. 90 minutes, 0-0. Extra time. Both teams exhausted. Then, the 105th minute. A corner kick. Traianos Delis, a header at the far post. 1-0 Greece. Silver goal. The first goal in extra time wins. Game over. The Czech players collapse. They dominated the match. 70% possession, 18 shots, but they lost. 1-0 to Greece. Greece is in the final. Greece is in the final of the European Championship. The football world was in absolute shock. How? How was this happening? And waiting for them in the final? Portugal, at home, seeking revenge. This was the ultimate test. The final, destiny versus determination. July 4th, 2004, the Estádio da Luz in Lisbon, 65,000 fans, 99% of them Portuguese. Portugal had demolished Netherlands 2-1 in the semi-final. Cristiano Ronaldo was in tears after scoring. This was their destiny, at home, for their people. Greece arrived to a hostile reception, but they didn't care. They'd been written off all tournament. One more match. One more 1-0 win. That's all they needed. Portugal went all-out attack. Figo, Ronaldo, Deco, Rui Costa. 4 attacking players. This was going to be a goal fest. Portugal attacked from the first whistle, wave after wave. The Greek goal was under siege. Ronaldo was running at them. Figo was orchestrating. Surely a goal was coming. But Greece defended like gladiators. Every shot blocked. Every cross cleared. They were defending their dream with everything they had. 30 minutes. 40 minutes. 50 minutes. Still 0-0. Portugal was getting desperate. Greece was holding firm. Then, the 57th minute, a corner kick. The ball swung in, and there he was again. Angelos Charisteas, a header, 1-0 Greece. The stadium fell silent. 65,000 Portuguese fans couldn't believe it. Not again, not like this. Portugal threw everything forward. Ronaldo was shooting from everywhere. Figo was crossing constantly. They were desperate, frantic. Greece defended like their lives depended on it. Blocks, tackles, headers, anything to keep the ball out. 88th minute, 89th, 90th minute. The referee blows the whistle. Greece are champions of Europe! The impossible became reality. Chaos. Absolute chaos. Greek players were crying on the pitch. Some couldn't stand. Some were in shock. They'd done the impossible. Portugal was devastated. At home, in their own stadium, beaten by the same team, the same scoreline, the same way. A young Cristiano Ronaldo sat on the pitch, tears streaming down his face. His first major final, lost to Greece. For Greece, this was beyond football, beyond sport. This was a miracle. The numbers tell the story of the tournament. Greece scored only 7 goals in 6 matches. They won 4 games, 1-0. They beat the hosts twice. They beat the defending champions, France. They beat the best team. They had only 40% possession in the final. They were 150-1 underdogs. Otto Rehhagel became a Greek god, literally. He was given honorary Greek citizenship. Statues were proposed. He'd done what nobody thought possible. In Greece, millions flooded the streets. The celebrations lasted for days. This was their first major trophy in any sport, ever. Euro 2004 changed football forever. It proved that tactics, discipline, and belief can beat talent. It inspired Leicester City's Premier League win. It inspired Iceland's Euro 2016 run. It showed that in football, anything is possible. Critics said Greece played anti-football, that they were boring, negative, but they didn't care. They had the trophy. Because at the end of the day, football is about winning, and Greece won when nobody believed they could. They won when everyone said it was impossible. They won with a plan, with heart, and with unbreakable spirit. Angelos Charisteas scored 3 goals, 3 headers, 3 1-0 victories. He became a Greek legend. July 4th, 2004, the Estádio da Luz. Greece 1, Portugal 0. The day 150-1 underdogs became European champions. The day the impossible became reality. We showed that football is not always about the most talented team. Sometimes it's about the most determined team. Subscribe for more legendary football stories, because in football, miracles do happen.